And again, a very warm welcome to you to the program. South Africa's National Prosecution Authority, NPA, will today argue for Oscar Pistorius to be given a longer jail sentence, saying the 6 years he is serving for killing his girlfriend, Reeva Steenkamp, is shockingly low. The NPA is expected to present its case to a one-day hearing at the Supreme Court of Appeal in Bloemfontein, but judges are expected to hand down their ruling at a later date. The Paralympic athlete shot dead Reeva Steenkamp on Valentine's Day in 2013, but he says he didn't recognize her.
Shooting 4 times through his bedroom toilet, Pistorius said he had feared a burglar had locked in it. Pistorius was originally convicted of homicide, the equivalent of manslaughter in 2014, but the appeal court upgraded his conviction to murder in 2015. But the NPA also made as much as Steenkamp's loved ones is shocked that a murder case of this nature should be given more severe measures.
Yes, indeed. And well, 30-year-old Pistorius is at the Atteridgeville Correctional Center prison in Pretoria, but much as he won't appear in court today, the state has prepared an argument. Luvuyo Mfaku is the spokesperson for the National Authority for Prosecution, and this is what he had to say.
The state will argue for a leave to appeal. The appeal is based on the fact that the state firmly believes that the sentence is shockingly inappropriate, the 6-year sentence that was imposed. The defense will argue, if they've argued in their papers, that the trial court judge exercised her discretion in a judicious manner, and therefore the circumstances that he considered in giving this sentence are valid and the sentence is appropriate. The state will argue the contrary, saying that it is shockingly lenient, and therefore the Supreme Court of Appeal must give an increased sentence. Murder carries a minimum sentence of 15 years. The court effectively gave him 6 years. As much as the court has got a discretion to deviate from the minimum prescribed sentence when there are compelling circumstances, but in this case, we're saying the court was too lenient.
This is a case that has drawn the attention of many South Africans and around the continent and indeed around the world. This was a man who in the year before he killed Steenkamp, before the first double amputee, to race at the Olympics when he competed at the London 2012 Games. He was a role model for disabled athletes falling from grace. The claim that he believed he was shooting an intruder was used against him in the sentencing last year. Let's quickly look at the video.
The accused intended to kill a human being. My lady, he knew there was a human being in the toilet. That's his evidence. He can't get away from that. His intention was to kill a human being, dolus directus. If he fired indiscriminately into that toilet, well knowing that there's a human being in the toilet, then, my lady, he's guilty of murder, dolus eventualis.
On count 1, murder read with section 51(1) of the Criminal Law Amendment Act 105 of 1997, the accused is found not guilty and is discharged. Instead, he is found guilty of culpable homicide.
At times, I thought with the pain that Reeva went through, I used to just, I don't know whether I was going mental or whatever, but I used to take my fist and hit it up there against the wall with my knuckles. My injection from my diabetes, I used to take the needle and shove it and turn it into my stomach and my arms, to see if I could feel the same type of pain, but no.